Now Crocodile Cauldron. Like, this game decided to heck with the usual thing. We're just going straight to the fire level.
You know, though, I love it. I guess I love the song for these levels. They are fantastic.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much a given that, the soundtrack is going to be fantastic. We already said that.
Yeah, but I can't stop not tell you about how awesome the fucking music is.
Yeah, especially when we can't hear it.
The barrels are betraying us.
Yeah, trap barrels.
Yep, not the first. This is not the last time we're gonna see them. They get some really nasty variants later. Most notably, one that when he hits you, he actually takes away your lives.
What?
Oh yeah, one steals bananas, I recall, and yeah, the last one does start to steal lives.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see them until very, very late in the game, but yeah, no, that is a thing that happens.
Once again, the thing about Rare being sort of generous to the player, at the very least, they have a lighter color scheme than the regular barrels, so you can differentiate them, so it's not like, oh, I'll pick up this barrel, oh shit, no!
Alright, so here's our spider buddy!
Oh god.
This is Squitter. Squitter is hands down the best animal buddy in the game, because he can just make infinitely regenerating platforms.
Oh god.
And it don't just fire straight forward. If you hold up or down, you can actually angle your shots.
Like so.
Nice. Well, all I know is if C. Jacobs were here, he'd be having a panic attack right now.
Oh, but look at him! He's wearing 8 sneakers! How can you get scared of Squitter?
I don't know, show the video to him and see how hard he screams.
I would just love, Squitter basically turns this game into a side-scrolling shooter. You just keep on firing web shots forever.
Yeah, this is Rare going, shit, we really should have made a Spider-Man game at some point.
I would have played it.
Probably would have been better than any of the other general Spider-Man games that ever came into existence.
Yeah, so the whole thing about Squitter being able to make web platforms is that a lot of levels with Squitter in them will have things hidden up high, really high. And there will often be a lot of complicated moving things where you have to go a long distance hopping on nothing but web platforms. Like so.
Yeah, that's a pretty basic one. But yeah, it gets the general idea across. That the addition of Squitter does mean that yes, you will have to do some stuff that is completely impossible without him. And it's also important to note that you do take your animal buddies with you into the bonus stage. So, if we did not have Squitter, we would not have him at the start of that, and we would not get... You would kind of be stuck there, and you'd have to kill yourself to get out.
Yeah, but you probably noticed that we could have done that whole stage without Squitter. They had the platform set up so that you didn't have to have your spider friend.
Alright, what is the name of this isle? This is Crocodile Cauldron. How many times do you have to hit Crow? 4 times.
Yeah, 6 times or 10 times would have just been too much.
Red balloons are worth 1 life. Excluding the... Oh, shit. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, it's not 6. Shit.
Oh, you fucked up.
Yeah, fortunately, the questions and the answers don't change, so...
Gotta pop that DKC wiki open.
Yeah, of course, this is a good time to point out that this is the point where the lives, start to kind of get out of control. I don't know if you noticed, we're gonna have 41 when we leave here.
Well, as is a Donkey Kong tradition, you want to front-load all your lives so that when the game gets hard, you have a bit of a cushion.
Alright, I'm gonna call bullshit here. I don't see Dicky Licky anywhere on this list.
Oh yeah, we didn't... I was going to mention that.
So you fucked up, Rare.
What are we talking about?
Dixie's original name.
One of the guys who worked at Rare tweeted out a list that had a whole bunch of it had like a whole bunch of alternate names for both the game itself and for Dixie.
And I'm guessing that they were, like, the names were somewhat innuendo-laden because this is Rare.
Oh yeah, like there's a lot of them that were fucked up. And oh yeah, by the way, just real quick, right here, this is the only time in the entire game you will ever see them hide a secret inside a secret.
Okay.
So none of that having to win a barrel in order to break through a wall nonsense.
Oh, shit, how do I... that button.
I'm pretty sure it's always been select.
No, you can do it with A in the first game. Unfortunately, A is now the team up button.
I didn't even know you could use A in the first game, like I always just use select. That'll show me.
Yeah, no, that was the button I used, was always A. Oh, TNT barrels are back.
Of course they are.
But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, yeah, one of the guys who worked at Rare way back in the day, he put out a couple tweets that had a bunch of alternate names for like Dixie and the game in general. I think my favorite one was like Donkey Kong Country 2. Diddy goes to space, even though it's not.
Now this jump here is kind of obnoxious.
Good old 90s Rare. I miss you.
These barrels, I think, are new. Like the ones that just constantly fire you out over and over again.
That sounds right. I can't think of any of them off the top of my head.
But yeah, going back to that list, like, we had that ongoing joke where, like, it was like, by the time we get to, like, Donkey Kong Country 3, like, the game is called, basically, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. It would have been called Dicky Licky Kong's Double Trouble. And, like, that sounds like a porno if I've ever heard one.
I'd rather not think about it. So, these things. I hate those things.
Oh, the little swoopy vultures? They're like mini neckies. But since everything in this game is a pirate, they all got new duds.
Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, this game is pirate themed. You'd have to be pretty dense to not notice that, but there you go.
You gotta love the loyalty among King K. Rool's men that the guy will just up and go, you know what, guys, today we're gonna be pirate themed, and they all went with it.
Every single one of them. It's inspiring, really.
Maybe King K. Rool is the hero Congo Bongo deserves.
Well, the Zingers are kind of just taking it easy, like they didn't even put an eye patch on.
Bunch of slackers. Where is... I think I missed something.
You know, I don't recall, like, was there ever a vertical Donkey Kong level? Like in the original?
No? Oh, I went backwards, and I found the end. I guess that's something. There we go. Oh, come on, really?
You do realize this is a game about monkeys that wear clothes, right?
I demand realism in my Monkey Clothes Simulator, damn it.
I also feel like I should point out that, her ability is literally twirling her hair like a helicopter to slow her fall.
Well, she was in pain and shock as she was falling. She couldn't remember how to do it.
By the way, we kind of passed by the whole reason we're collecting these coins. Maybe we ought to go back after this level.
We'll get that at the end of the world. I promise, I will get back to that.
Taking damage to get prize. Good plan.
Well, I mean, I had to, because otherwise he would have been gone and I wouldn't have anyone to bounce on to get that.
So, is the reason we're collecting the coins because we need bail money to get DK out of jail?
That's not lava. That's like Gatorade.
Yeah, so this is a lava level, but if we jump on our friend Clapper, he will turn it into water. Don't ask questions about how or why that works.
The basics of seal anatomy are a little bit strange in this game. Apparently, seals are just giant receptacles of ice. This level provides an interesting time pressure because of, you know, the lava eventually warms up again. That's really not lava.
Yeah, it's more hot water than anything.
I mean, it's not like they don't have lava. A lot of the levels are full of lava.
Yeah, no, this is just very hot orange water.
You know, the water's superheated, that's why it's glowing orange when it's, like, super hot.
I missed the bonus areas. Oh wait, no. Did I?
Yes.
Yep. And you also missed, I think, the G or the N.
And you also...
You fucked up, that's what you did.
Alright, I know I did not miss the DK coin. I know where that is.
So these puffer things, they're kind of ambiguous as to whether or not you can hit them. Like, sometimes I've hit them while they're puffing up and it's still counted.
Well, the ones in the bonus area don't do anything, but yeah, like, we'll see them later and they will just kind of puff up, and it is kind of tricky. It's a little bit of a gamble, to be honest.
Yep. I think it's just a thing where, like, once they're fully puffed up, they become invincible or something.
Alright, so yeah, this is that's where the DK coin is, and it's a little weird because it is definitely completely counterintuitive to think, oh hey, we should go down into this completely unassuming crack.
I do like the things they do with the invincibility barrel, though.
But yeah, like I said, that's a prime example of what they make you do with the invincibility. You have to, you know, use that to survive in the lava because it makes you take the long way around to get the DK coin.
Uh-oh. Red Hot Ride.
Yeah, so this guy, this yellow one, he steals your bananas.
And in levels like these, where you know there are bunch of drops into the you know, death, just having them bang into you repeatedly is a bit of a pain in itself.
Level gimmick itself is pretty straightforward. The balloon will constantly fall, and if you go onto one of these little smokestacks, it will bring it back up.
The game's good about super gluing your feet to the balloon while you're riding it, so there's no worry about accidentally running off of it.
So this is a weird level for Rambi, I think.
Well, yeah, it is a very weird level for Rambi, like, especially with the kind of tiny hitbox for the balloon platform. Like, I've missed the balloon altogether quite a few times while using Rambi.
I mean, fortunately, like you said, he is completely invincible to the zingers, so that removes a lot of the threat.
As long as you're hitting him from the front, like if you hit him with Rambi's feet, then he'd just run off right into the lava.
Actually, no, Rambi can jump on those guys.
Oh, he can? Oh, I forgot about that. And also worth noting, yeah, you can still do this without Rambi. It's just you have to keep on dipping downwards in order to go under the zingers.
So, do you have a measure of control over the balloon for this level, or is it just a soft auto-scroller?
No, you totally move it left and right. That's all you.
Oh yeah, you've got perfect control over steering. It's just that the balloon will constantly drift downwards if it's not on one of those hot air pockets.
I see. Oh, no Rambi's allowed. He got disintegrated.
Yeah, that's one of the things they instituted to stop you from just like, dragging your animal buddy throughout the entire stage. There are very definitive, you cannot have Rambi past this section stuff.
Well, I mean, this game is pretty tightly designed. If they want to challenge the player with a section where there's no Rambi allowed, then yeah, they don't want to give the player an option to still have Rambi. Although I understand that there are some speedruns of this game that manage somehow to.
Alright, I guess we're not getting that one then, are we?
You messed up.
I thought Diddy would be able to get back on the platform. Whatever, it's right here. We'll do it again.
I think that you could have thrown Diddy into the star if you'd done the shot right, but
Whatever. We'll just it's right here. We'll do it again.
For the most part, I never had any issues with the minigames in this game. It's only in the next game where the minigames do get a little bit annoying.
Oh, I should probably hit that checkpoint.
Yeah, one variety in particular really irks me. I think you know the one.
I have an inkling, but I would be lying if I said okay. Yeah, don't get off the balloon, kids.
No. This game despawns things pretty quickly when they're not on screen.
It's like Apocalypse Now. You never get off the boat.
Yeah, and don't get hurt either, because you get a really big jump off of that thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that brings us to this. And, both the N and the DK coin are up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you have to carry the DK barrel from the checkpoint all the way over here in order to hit that zinger. Or you can just grab this TNT.
Look at this conveniently placed explosives.
And am I right in thinking that you can lob barrels upwards in this game, or is that just in the sequel?
That might be a DKC3 thing, because I don't... Ah!
Where's your buddy, Artix? Where's your buddy?
I'm sorry. I don't know where she is. Also, this is an awkward thing. You can kind of get caught on two of them at once.
Just don't get shoved off by accident. So this is what I was talking about before with riding the balloon underneath. Like, you have to be really careful not to just lose the balloon entirely, although the lava doesn't actually take your balloon.
Yeah, like, it's not like lava, you would fall in and it burns up. It's just, it's just a bottomless pit.
Yeah. Cherry flavored. One criticism that I do have of Red Hot Ride is that I feel like the level takes a little bit too long doing this gimmick. Like, it seems to outstay its welcome. That's just me, and being frustrated as a kid with it being stuck on this segment for way too long.
Yeah, you gotta thread the needle on that one.
Yeah, like this seems like even like your deaths notwithstanding, like you're taking probably twice as long as you've taken on other levels so far for this one alone.
Yeah, that's not an unreasonable estimate. We're right at the end of the level, though.
Awesome.
By the way, I'm pretty sure that the only advantage that Diddy has over Dixie that I know of is A, I think he moves a little bit faster, and B, his duck is a lot superior since when Dixie is ducking, her ponytail sticks upwards, and she does actually have a higher hitbox as a result.
There's also that Diddy still holds the barrel out like a shield. Dixie holds it above her head like DK did.
Which, yeah, in certain situations is kind of a problem.
Alright, so this is Squawks' shaft. You get one guess to who our animal buddy is going to be this time.
Rambi.
Yeah, let's go with Rambi.
It's on guard, actually. I'm sorry to inform you.
Oh, fuck.
Also, these guys.
I don't know what their name is. I want to say they're like... I want to say they might just be like Hook or something.
I think they're at Hook Hands or... Ah, I'm gonna need to look this one up now.
Alright, so I think it's right over here. No. Right over here is Progress. Here he is. Alright, so yeah, here's Squawks. When you grab him, you get attached to him, and at this point you completely control the bird. And you said you can spit eggs at stuff as a projectile, and you have a vaguely defined hitbox from below.
Also, these Hook Hand guys, they're apparently called Crook. With a K, of course, because, you know, that's how this game works.
Well, I was gonna say, I love, like, the sort of DK-style sense of humor where, like, it makes it look like they both, like, have two hooks for hands, but then, you know, they just throw one of them at you, and, like, it's not actually a hook at all.
Well, no, it is a hook, it just happens to also be a boomerang.
Oh yeah, also, that right there, that is fucking bullshit. I did not find that for years.
Well, yeah, like, you wouldn't think that the level would scroll to the right like that, since it's been a vertical shaft up until now.
So yeah, I guess this does sort of answer the question of whether or not there are vertical levels in DK classic games.
Oh yeah, there are definitely vertical levels.
Yep. It's not just rolling. I will say that, I kinda like this game's version of Squawks, just because he actually does something.
Oh, I mean, well, anything would be better than the DKC Squawks.
The useless little bastard he is.
Although I will say one funny thing you can do is that Squawks' hitbox does ever so slightly allow you to clip into the floor. Which is great for dealing with this guy.
Any actual uses for that?
Not especially. I mean, it's one of those things like it's just kind of there. And that is it for this level. Good old Squawks. We'll be seeing him again later. And...
oh boy, will we ever.
yeah. And that brings us to the boss of World 2, Cleaver's Kiln. Cleaver is a little more interesting than Crow was. He is, quite literally, a sword.
Ah, what the hell?
A sword with a lava hand. So yeah, a large part of this boss fight is running away while Cleaver either swings at you or throws fireballs.
Yeah, fortunately, the first phase of this fight is very easy. But after 3 hits, things get interesting.
Sword goes down, and...
The power was in the sword all along.
Of course, this does allow you to come up top and find out that, oh yeah, by the way, there's a whole bunch of coins up in the corners.
Honestly, for this fight, you're better off using Dixie because Cleaver just comes at you from above a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, like Dixie makes this fight super easy, because you can just stand there with the cannonball and let him walk right into you. And that's all she wrote.
He's not a very difficult boss once you figure out the pattern, but he is fun.
And that is gonna be it for this time. Next time we will be tackling Worlds 3 and 4, and we'll maybe go back and see what that whole Lost World thing's about. We'll see you next time.
See you then.
Bye.